If you have been paying even a little bit of attention to the financial markets lately, you know that absolutely everyone is desperately scrambling to find the next Nvidia to invest their life savings into. Well, Wall Street might have just found its newest darling in the form of a massive South Korean memory chip maker, and things are about to get really interesting for you as investors. SK Hynix, which is a massive rival to heavyweights like Samsung and the American-based Micron, just announced some gigantic plans on Monday. They are preparing to sell nearly 17.8 million shares in a massive use IPO. If everything goes according to plan, and all the current market indicators strongly suggest that it will, this company could raise an eye-watering $28 billion based on their recent closing share price in Seoul, according to reports from Bloomberg. Now, they are not just dropping standard shares onto the market. They are offering American Depository Receipts, or ADRs. If you are not familiar with the finance jargon, ADR is basically a special type of certificate that lets you as investors easily buy into a foreign stock without having to navigate the complexities of trading directly on an overseas exchange. And each of these receipts will represent 1/10 of a common share. They are expected to price these securities on Thursday and hit the trading floor by Friday, and the hype is absolutely real. Just like Micron, Hynix is riding the absolute crest of this massive AI-fueled boom that is completely transforming the global economy. To give you an idea of how crazy the growth is right now, their first quarter revenues exploded by nearly 200% compared to the exact same quarter last year, and their stock price has already rocketed up about 260% so far this year. The reason for this insane growth is actually pretty simple once you look under the hood. The massive computing systems required to run advanced artificial intelligence models are incredibly memory-intensive. We have massive hyperscalers like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Oracle racing against the clock to build these gigantic so-called AI factories and sprawling data centers all across the country. This insane demand has completely outpaced the global supply chain, creating a severe shortage of crucial memory chips, specifically high-bandwidth memory, or HBM, DRAM, and NAND chips, which are the fundamental building blocks that store and move data at lightning speeds inside these systems. Some industry insiders are even jokingly calling the situation Ramageddon. It is getting so tight that Apple executives recently admitted this shortage is forcing them to raise the retail prices on their Mac computers and iPads. In response, South Korean tech giants, led heavily by SK Hynix and Samsung, have publicly vowed to spend over $550 billion to build out brand new manufacturing capacity. Now, dropping $500 billion is a massive gamble, because by the time these colossal factories are finally built, the specific memory needs for AI could completely change, potentially leaving them with a mountain of useless supply and crashing prices. But for right now, the market is starving for memory, and investors are lining up around the block to get a piece of the action.